Live from Las Vegas, it's Keto Cooking. Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm Tom Garvey, the Keto Cook. Today what I'm going to be doing is we're going to be making playing with my food, let's put it that way. Uh, Lately I've been making a lot of stuff in the crock pot. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to experiment a little bit. The reason why I never used it in the past, because sometimes I just don't like the meat soaking in its own juices, cooking at a low temperature for some odd reason. Um, I don't trust it because of bacteria. But that's neither here nor there right now. But what I am trying to do is I'm trying to play with it to the point where I can suspend what I'm cooking up away from the juices and let it cook, uh, make it like a little bit more crispier, and not dry it out so much because in a crock pot it will dry out. Now, two things I'm going to do. Uh, I did one video that's coming out probably before this one, where I made kebabs and I suspended them over onions to get them up out of the juices, and it actually came out pretty good. A little dry, there again, but I like to make my gravies and different sauces with it. So also today I'm going to be making, when I do that chicken, I'm also going to be roasting up some. I got some beautiful peppers, great price. So I'm going to make another red pepper sauce. I'm also going to make a green chili sauce. Okay, I got some serranos I'm going to put in there, kick it up a little bit. And also, what I'm doing is I'm going to be bringing in some eggplant. I got a brainstorm to make like an eggplant based with some tomatoes. Okay, I'm going to make that into a sauce also. I have a couple ideas what I want to do, possibly with some chicken or pork, with that different sauce. So let's get going here, and I'm going to show you, and I'll be back later on. We'll explain what happened. Okay, amuse me for a little bit because you know what? I'm going to try something different. Today it's going to be 114 degrees out here in Las Vegas. So I need to cook dinner. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these chicken thighs, okay, and I am going to put them on these skewers, okay, and then I'm going to put them in this crock pot and we're going to cook them. We're going to slow cook them, but I'm going to suspend them, okay, so they don't sit in their own juice and stew just like what a crock pot does. So this time I'm going to try to roast them in the crock pot. Will it work? Don't know. Never did it before. All right. Okay, I put them on the skewers, as you can see right here. I put the fat, actually the skin side to the outside. This is a steamer rack that I have. Now, I don't know if you can use that inside of a crock pot, but you know what? I'm going to give it a shot. And I got them suspended. Now I'm going to add just a little bit of Tommy spice onto them. I don't know what the worst could happen here, but I think get it suspended. I'm going to keep it up out of its own juices and see if it'll roast up a little bit better. And then whatever's in the bottom there, I might make a gravy or some kind of sauce with it. So, you know what? Trial and error, playing with your food. Hey, you know what? Guys, I'll see you later. I hope this works. All right, it's been a little over, just close to an hour and a half. Let's take the lid off. And you can hear this thing is fogging up. Let me get back away from it. Well, it's cooking, that's for sure. Is it going to get to where I want it to be? Don't know. This is Saturday, so I'm not going to be able to cook it as long as I wanted to. Okay, well, let me see here. Oh, that one just fell. That one fell completely off, pulled away from the bone. Let me see here. Oh, yeah, this could be working. Ha 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 ha. All right. Let me put it back in here. All right, we're going to wait a little bit longer. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn them around. Kind of hard to hold the camera and this at the same time. Let me turn them around and come right back. Well, looks like it did work. I mean, that roasted up pretty good. You see the crispy skin right there. I mean, it's falling off the bone. So you know what? I'm going to just let it go a little bit longer. I'm going to take that out, and then I'm going to mix up. You know what? I'm just might eating it like that. All right, like there again. There I'm playing with my food. Just worked out pretty good. Keep it suspended. I mean, that's pull away tender. I mean, look. I'm going to put a little more Tommy spice on it. Put the lid on it. I'm going to let it go in like another, maybe 10, 15 minutes. It really don't have to go much longer. Well, I'm excited. All right, it's another 10, 15 minutes went by. I'm shutting this bad boy down. And we're gonna. Oh man, that just disintegrated, fell apart. Put that on the plate. Get the other ones out. I knew that if I left it in its own juices that it would cook like that. That would never get crispy. So what I'm doing now is I'll pull that one out. This one just came completely off the bone. And see, this here is a little. That skin didn't do too much. And that's fine. I mean, I've never done this before. Like I said, I'm not a big crock pot cooker, but it's good to know that I actually can. Come on, baby. Well, you want to fight? Guess what? I'm ready for you. Put that one. I mean, just the bones just came right off it. This is the point that I wanted to make. The skewers worked. Okay, the skin is very crispy on it, but there again, it's. I mean, pull apart. Look at this. Okay, pull apart tender. Very juicy. Crock pot usually has a tendency to dry meat out. I mean, this is the only one that didn't come out crispy. I don't know why. A couple of them, but I faced it to the side. This worked out really well. I'm going to sit down and have some of this. I am now going to be looking to do maybe some spare ribs, like a half a rack of ribs in here or something, but have it suspended up out of. I'm sitting on the bottom. Maybe I'll come up with, see if I can find some kind of rack. As you can see, that was my steamer that I put in. Fit really nice in the bottom. Okay, just to keep it up out of the juice. You can see the juice that's on the bottom there. So yeah, worked really fine. Will I do it again? Probably, but I'll make it a different way. We're crock pot cooking. Say that 3 times fast. What have we here? Today is we're going to make my pepper sauce, and we're going to make a different type of sauce. As you can see here, I got some beautiful, beautiful red peppers. I got some green Anaheims. Also, I got a couple Serranos in there. I'm going to roast up some plum tomatoes. And today I got a new twist on things. I'm going to be making an eggplant. I'm going to roast the eggplant, and I'm going to puree this up and make another sauce with it. I will probably use the plum tomatoes with this application here. It's a unique flavor. We're going to give it a whirl. So what I'm doing is, now in the pan here, I have some olive oil on it, so I'm just going to flip it around. I'm not cutting it. I'm just going to lay them in there. Now, the reason why I'm doing this so early in the morning is because it is hotter than Hades outside. As of 7, a little after 7 this morning, it was 99 degrees. Today's supposed to hit a high of 117 out here in the desert. I'm not complaining. This is where I chose to live, and this is what we have here. So yeah, it's all good. But you got to do things. Pick your times. I don't want to heat up the house. Have the air conditioner run all day. Well, it's going to run it all day anyway. All right, I'm going to line up my peppers in here also. I have a lot of red peppers. Now, I got these at that store for $3. I'm sorry, 3 for $1. Okay, I mean, just, it's amazing. Let me put this in here. The roasted red peppers. I'm also going to put the tomatoes in. I got the oven heating up right now to 400 degrees. That's why I'm doing it early in the morning. And I got to tell you what, you know what? My assistant, Marie, I'm going to need that other little pan because, you know what? I'm not going to be able to fit everything in there. That's the one large pan. I still have a load of peppers to do. These, I tasted one, I tell you what. Whoo, they'll curl your hair. Definitely. All right, I'm going to put these off to the side for a minute. I'm in this other little pan right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these. These might not be big enough, miss. Yeah, I need that other pan. Wow, I didn't realize I bought a lot. Okay, so I'll be able to put these Anaheims in here and put them that way so they fit a little bit better. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to coat the top of these with jalapeno. And that joker's hot too. Lately, I've been getting some, when I buy from like Kroger's or something like that, they're not hot at all. But I tell you what, I go to La Bonita, the ethnic store, Mexican store. Whew, wow, they're hot. All right, I got these Serranos. Now, when I pull these out, I'm going to separate these and just use it sparingly because they're pretty hot. And I got these supposedly banana peppers, but they're a little shorter, so they're Hungarian peppers. And I'm going to put them in there. Now, I'm going to just sprinkle a little bit of olive oil over the top of them. Put them off to the side. I'm going to sprinkle a little olive oil over my peppers. A little bit more. This just helps, like the top part of it gets good and hot, and it'll help it also help it blister on top without me constantly rotating. I don't like to open the oven up too much because I will lose some of that heat. And there again, don't want to heat up the house too much. I want to do this as quickly as possible. And then I got some good future items, meals that I'm going to cook with this stuff, and I'm going to show you how it's done. Nice and quick inside cooking. Now I got some clove, some garlic here. I'm gonna cut this garlic here. You know what I'm actually going to do? I'm actually going to put the whole garlic right in. 2 of them right in there. Let them roast up just like that. All right, oven's heating. We're going to be, as soon as it comes up to temperature, we're going to be putting them in there. Well, I almost forgot. Also needed an onion. So I got a half a white onion I'm going to put in with the eggplant and the red peppers and the tomato. I'm going to move that off to the side. Now I got to take the green chilies. And I'm going to put the onion in here with this one here also. I'll break that garlic apart. Now, reason why I'm leaving everything on here, other than that paper right here, is because it'll hold the juices in, and you know, in its natural form, and then it's easy peeling when I do run it through the blender. Now, my little Mighty Max that died. The shaft broke on it. So I'm going to have to break out the big food processor to finish this stuff off. Now, next thing I'm going to do is this is going to go into the oven, 400 degrees, probably for an hour or so. Let me turn this thing around here. All right, as you can see, these are done. Now, The process now would be to just let these cool off. I mean, that broke apart pretty good. Look at that. I mean, I'm afraid to pick it up. Everything will fall out. Be able to get them seeds out of there. That's why I didn't cut it in the beginning. Just to make sure that everything inside is nice and fresh, just like you would do with the roasted red peppers. Now the garlic is, I mean, poke it, you can feel how tender it is. Now that's a whole bulb, okay? I'll use one, probably this half, I'll probably use with the green salsa that I'm gonna make, the green chili. So this is going to come out to be, I'm going to make a part 2. Now, I already made a video with making these chili sauce, okay? But what we're going to do is, I haven't made one yet with the eggplant, okay? So I think it's important that we'll make this, we'll call this part 2 of making the sauce. But this has got to cool down, put it in the refrigerator a little bit once it's peeled, and then I can move forward with the process. So fairly simple, like I said, very cheap. Eggplant, 3 for $1. Peppers, 3 for $1. Tomatoes were like 69 cents a pound. All the peppers that I have over here, the green peppers, okay, they were very cheap. So I'm going to make probably 2 or 3 different dinners out of this process that I'm making right now. Playing with my food, make my nice, probably going to do this with chicken. I'm going to make a different type of chicken parm. I'm going to use the tomatoes in with the eggplant. 1 tomato going in with the pepper sauce. So, all right. Well, there you have it. Roasted the peppers, roasted the eggplant. I mean, the aromas in the kitchen was like, wow. Now that chicken, I will be doing that again, but I'm gonna alter it a little bit. I'm gonna make a rack to put it in there. It was juicy, but the next day when I had it, I made like a little chicken salad with it. It was a little dry, so yeah, I got to work on that as far as time. But play with your food. The only way you're going to enjoy yourself doing a keto lifestyle is to alter things. I mean, it doesn't have to be, well, I missed this, I missed that. Change it. Make it in a different way. All right, listen, enough windbagging here. I'm Tom Garvey, the Keto Cook. Catch you next time on Tom Garvey. This guy right here, the Keto Cook. Take care, everybody. Stay safe. Stay cool, because it is hot. Thank you.